So over the years, I have seen countless videos on TikTok, YouTube of people visiting the clubs that they manage on Football Manager. And some people, like Aaron Hunt, have gone on to own the football club that they manage. Do you know what? Fair play to him. He's genuinely sound geezer as well, so he deserves it. And I had zero intention of filming a video like that, mainly because I've not played the game that much, and a lot of the clubs that I manage are either very, very local to here or Arsenal. The only other way I could make a video like this and it be remotely interesting or worthwhile is if I spent thousands of pounds to fly to the other side of the world. That's far too much foresight and planning for someone like me. So the only way that was going to happen is if I was accidentally booking a trip of a lifetime, was told I needed to experience a J1 Football League game, and there being very limited options for available games to watch. So I narrowed it down to about 3 games that I could have visited while I was there. And genuinely, the most appealing option just so happened to be a Gamba Osaka home game. And luckily, with Gamba Osaka being the top option, it made absolute sense. I still had no intention of filming this video because when I went out there, I had zero confidence and no idea what I was doing. So the obvious choice was Gamba tickets. Now, I don't feel appropriately dressed for this video, so before we go back and join me a year ago in Japan, I feel like I need to get properly dressed. Much better. And one last thing before we go to the game, if you could subscribe, then it would genuinely mean the world to me. So the stadium is super easy to get to, very short train ride from the central Osaka station, which is of course very easy to get to from all of the places that you should generally be looking at staying, and then a short bus ride and a small walk. But it's Japan, so all of that was super convenient. I've not been to a Prem game in years, so trying to compare the two accurately, I can't really do. But the walk up to the stadium, the stuff that they're doing outside of the stadium to build the atmosphere is awesome. I'm completely blown away by it. Didn't understand a lot that was being said, as you can imagine. And then outside the stadium, as well as the inside the stadium, like main concourse options, the food selection is incredible. Like, I know there's subreddits and Facebook groups and TikTok accounts that post food at football games, and it's generally massively overpriced and grim. Could not be more opposite in Japan. It was cheap as chips. There's just so many options of food and it's all good, because obviously in Japan they would not forgive themselves for serving terrible food to their fans, which is amazing. And one of the things I have to say about experiencing a Gamba Osaka home game, I can only imagine this is probably mirrored with other teams in Japan. The respect for the fans from the team and from the staff is absolutely outstanding.
Nice looking stadium for sure. Got the shirt.
Now take a look at these seats and guess how much I paid for them. I'm third row back from the bench, £71. Now, if you add in travel expenses, minus the flights, because let's just say I'm already there, travel expenses, the money I spent on food and drink, and the tickets was easily less than £100. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, what Premiership club are you going to spend less than £100 and have seats like this? Quite glad I got there early. It was really quite cool to see the stadium sort of get busier and busier. The homestand was mental. They bounced the entire time. Like my knees got sore looking at them.
Just visit. I still live in UK. So I'm first time in Japan. I love it. Osaka's my favourite city.
So this guy that sat next to me was genuinely one of the reasons that made this day one of the absolute best days of my trip. And maybe I did get quite lucky with these seats because he himself was quite surprised. Those seats were obviously normally for season ticket holders and like club members. So it was obviously resale, but a bargain nonetheless.
How did you get this seat? Online. Online? Yeah. I booked before I came Yeah, booked online.
Year pass.
Oh, season.
Year pass season ticket.
Amazing. So you sit here every game?
Wow,
very nice. I couldn't believe I got this seat. I thought I'd be way up there. This close is incredible.
Maybe I guess it's not good for report this seat. Very good. Today's referee is Ikeuchi. Ikeuchi is not good. Bad relationship with Gamba. Ikeuchi is bad referee.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for us.
Oh.
It took quite an embarrassing amount of time there for me to clock that he was basically telling me the ref hates the team. So at this point in the pre-game, they do the thing where they stand up and hold their scarves up. I didn't take one. But as you can see, I was given one. And genuinely, I say it at some point in this video, but that is one of my most cherished possessions. I will hopefully keep that on display somewhere in every room that I decide is my office from now until the day I no longer need an office.
I've got one. It's brilliant. Oh, sure.
Chants about players being pedos over here though.
remember your name.
Scott.
Stop.
Scott.
Stop.
Yeah, Scott.
Scott. Yeah, Scott.
And yours?
Nobu.
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 Pleasure.
Quick take a snap.
Yeah.
Scott.
Oh, it's video. Thank you.
Thank you very
Thank you so much.
Alright, we're gonna have to try and navigate this, work out how we're getting back. Osaka, what a city, what a city. Great atmosphere, great game. Don't know how I'm going to get back to the hotel, not sure, but I'm sure we'll find a way. But yeah, great fans, fucking great atmosphere, and like the geezer I sat next to, I forgot his name already, but lovely bloke. Yeah, if you come in, you've got it. Wow. Just wow, what a fucking night that was. Great football, great atmosphere, incredible. I mean, if you can come to Japan, and if you're lucky enough to come to Japan, come when Gamba Osaka are playing and go to a home game, because I've not got the words to describe that. That was absolutely amazing. And that guy sat next to me, what a legend. Absolute legend. Gifted me this, chatted to me. It's amazing. I ain't gonna forget tonight. And honestly, to have accidentally come to a football game on Father's Day was special, like really, really special. Because the last time I ever went to the football was when my stepdad took me, and I was thinking about him tonight because he'd love that. Incredible, absolutely amazing. Right. I'm down some back alley trying to get to the train station, so let's see if I can get home. I've done that thing again when I got off. The train I was on ended up being like mentally delayed, which is obviously rare as fuck here. And I've come out of a station that I've been to before, and fucking we're going the right way but the wrong way. And I didn't know all of this was near my hotel and everyone's all pissed off. Apparently I'm right next to my hotel and I didn't recognise the fucking thing. Oh, I don't know, I see stairs. I've just walked. Everywhere looks the same and different. But it probably comes alive at night, fucking hell. And it very easily confuses you if you take one wrong turn in. What a fucking discovery to make on my last night. Well, I need to be up early in the morning to check out and get a bullet train to Hiroshima. But apparently it's a bit of a kicking nightlife between my hotel and the train station. I'm not about it anyway, I don't even drink anymore. Still, handy to know for next time. Say that, if I ever get lucky enough to come again, I absolutely guarantee I'll end up staying somewhere completely different. So, well, the more you know. Okay, before we cut back to a very emotional me summarising the day, I'm going to ask two things of you. Firstly, unlike what I say in a minute back in my hotel room, I do actually have plans. In a few weeks, I'll be going to the Nürburgring, so we'll be passing through France, Belgium, Germany, staying in Cologne, so there'll be nights out, plenty of excuses for adventure here and there. There'll be some behind the scenes from the things that we're doing for Fast Road. All being well, if I can get some content ready to go for Fast Road, so I've got a couple of weeks worth of shorts and to do a couple of big videos to go out, and it be able for me to manage it remotely, then I will be doing a little tour around Central Eastern Europe, probably fly to Venice, drive to Slovenia, and then we'll see as many countries as we possibly can. I've got no real plans for that trip apart from to make it memorable and to enjoy every second of it. So please subscribe, there is more to come. And after the past few days, I'm feeling much more hopeful about the direction that I think I want things to go in. And I can only imagine if it goes half as well as I'm expecting it to go, then it will certainly be a journey that's worth following me on. And secondly, never let anyone or anything create even the slightest amount of doubt in your mind when it comes to the person you are and the way you want to live. I'm not going to go into the motivation behind why that has been a very crystal clear revelation of mine to have, but trust me, because it's the only real key, I think, to finding freedom and happiness. I know it's one of those things that sounds way simpler than it actually is sometimes, but trust yourself. If it doesn't feel right, it's not right. If it feels right. So let's end this video how I imagine 50% of the remaining videos from Japan are going to end, me crying in a hotel room. Jesus, I don't even know where to start. I said it, I'm pretty sure I said it already, but fucking hell. That, it's just, I mean, I love football. I've been involved in grassroots football for a few years. I mean, wow, man. It's just, I've not been to a Prem game in so long. It's so hard to get Prem tickets if you're not like a member and, you know, season ticket holder. And like the bloke who gave me this asked me, he was like, how did you get this ticket? Because he was like, he's a season ticket holder. So to be able to get a ticket so close to the bench, and I just got really lucky, I think. And it's what that home crowd, man, they create such an incredible atmosphere. I'm lost for words. The guy that gave me this, absolute legend. It was really, really kind. I'll put a picture up. It's on my Instagram, but I'll put a picture up of him. It's I mean, if you're a football fan and you come to Japan, man, go to a J1 League game. If you can go to a Gamba Osaka game, I don't know what the other games are like or the other teams are like, but just from personal experience, go to a Gamba Osaka game, because it's just such a vibe, man. And the coincidence of because you know, it's obviously, if anyone here to watching this, you won't know this, but my stepdad, who, you know, he was in my life since I was a baby. So I grew up with 4 parents, and we sadly lost him to cancer a few years ago, and football was one of the things that we bonded on. It was an interest we both had. You know, he took me to a good few Arsenal games, Arsenal Derby, when Derby used to be in the Prem. But yeah, the last football game I went to, it was Arsenal Wigan, when I was like in year 10. Then he took me. So to coincidentally end up at a football game on Father's Day, man, was special. It was really, really special. And like I said, I did not plan it. I wasn't thinking about Father's Day like 4 months ago when I booked it. I just looked at what games were on when I was in what cities I was in, and it just so happened to line up perfectly that Gamba Osaka were playing when I was in Osaka. And funnily enough, they're the team I picked. Playing Football Manager, I picked a Japan team, and I was like, okay, I picked Gamba Osaka. And so for it all to line up like that is just, it's one hell of a coincidence that was meant to be. I mean, yeah, to spend Father's Day doing something like that was really, really special. I won't forget tonight, ever. I'm literally, I don't know, I'm lost for words. It was just, this is going to have, it's a shame because I don't think he'll ever be able to watch this video. He'll probably never ever find it. But this will have a prime place in my house. This is going to be on display for the rest of the time. What an evening, man! What an evening! But I'm gonna order some food. I'm gonna chill because I've got to get up early in the morning to check out and get on the bullet train to Osaka, to Hiroshima, and you know, different kind of vibe there. We'll be looking at obviously a bit more somber, cool, somber history, and yeah. I mean, I'm gonna get some lunch. I'm gonna get some food. I'm gonna chill, and I'm gonna stop recording because otherwise I'm just gonna start crying on camera again. And you've probably seen me cry enough times already, so we'll fuck that off. But I love you, Dave. I wish you were still here so I could come home and tell you all about it, because you'd have absolutely loved it. So yeah, sound. I don't know what, like I keep saying, I don't know what the future is for me in terms of content creation. It is something I really do want to do, but travelling is going to be a bit, you know, few and far between, so I don't know how I'm going to do it. But if you can drop a little like, and if you can subscribe, yeah, sound. Alright, I will see you tomorrow. I'm so happy. Right, I'm gonna call my mum.